Hey, welcome back to my very little followers and zero views. Well, I'll keep doing my shit, till we get where we're going. Yeah, it's never like a destination, we're just doing this for, I would say, to keep me in check and, to know I'm doing the right thing in the market. Okay, so what happened? What happened today? Good. I'll go back here. Let me see if I did this. If I left the charts here. Okay, let me just this. Okay, they both the same. Well, they're both the same. Okay, what happened today? Let's go down to the. As you can see, yesterday we made an analysis that the market was either going to continue from here, buy all the way to these highs. Okay, we predicted that this was like the most probable scenario. The most probable scenario in the market was these buys. Okay, then let's go down to the 15 minutes. Let's see what happened. How did it play out? Okay, that's why you have to know where does your analysis tell you, where does the higher time frame tell you. Okay, remember the last analysis we did. Okay, the market was still like ranging here. We didn't know if it was going to sell, so I put like the buyers were going to continue to take out these highs or probably retrace all the way to some zones here for the buyers to continue. Okay, so as you can see, the buyers have actually gone to take out the highs. So now what are we waiting to see? We have confirmed we're in a bullish trend. Okay, so this was no more like a liquidity grab. This is a break of structure now. This is a break of structure and this is a continuation move. So it has created, what do we see here? Okay, let me use my new stuff. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And what are we expecting to see now? Like a higher high. Okay, we're expecting to see like a higher high, then a higher low somewhere. Okay, this is all the market has done. This is all the market has done. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Okay, see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we're expecting to see like a retracement back into these zones for the buys to continue. Okay, so now if I were to take any buys, well, like where are the positions we're looking at? Where are the positions we're going to be looking at if we're going to take the buys? Okay, firstly let's draw a Fibonacci. This was where the highs ended. Okay, so as you can see, our Fibonacci is within this area of fair value gap. If you go down to the 1 hour, you'll notice there's a fair value gap there. Okay, let's go down to the 4 hour. Okay, higher time frame first. You see there's a little bit of fair value gap here. Okay, so that was where our Fibonacci is aligned with. This is where our Fibonacci is aligned with. But as you know, I do not trade fair value gap, so I see it as an imbalance, for the market to feel it and to continue. Okay, so firstly, this is the Fibonacci. I'll leave this here. So now what next are we looking at? Okay, what next are we looking at? This was the origin of this move. The low that started the move. Okay, so first things first, and within these zones again we can still see this here, which was directly below which aligned with the Fibonacci zone. This is aligned with the Fibonacci zone. So the areas that are possible for the buyers to play if we're looking to take buy positions, okay, this would be like my extreme zones. Remember, all these zones I'm marking out, we do nothing until we see this, then we're allowed to participate. Okay, then we're allowed to participate. This is what we wait to see before we're allowed to take the buy. So let me show you what happened today that I missed the buys. Okay, firstly we notice the market is buying, and now I'm trying to mark out the areas for the buys to continue. Okay, so this is also like a breaker point, lower time frame breaker. Okay, this is a lower time frame breaker. If you go down to 15 minutes, you see that there. Yeah, it's aligned with breaker. Okay, lower time frame breaker. So remember, this is the high, this is the low, and this is the high. Okay, this is the high, this is the low, and this is the high. So there might be a little bit of liquidity grab here for this to continue. Okay, good. Let me show you what happened this morning that I got taken out of this trade. Like actually I tried to participate for the buys, but I didn't get triggered in. Okay, I think from tomorrow I'll start recording my entries, so I'll keep them like a time lapse. I'll do like a speed ramp, of the entries I placed and post them on YouTube as well for shorts. Okay, that's my like my short content now from now on. So looking at this, this was where I set my entry. This was where I set my entry 43 minutes. Okay, I set my entry 43 minutes here, and as you can see, the market came right in. I used 5 pips, which was a little bit above the entry position. Okay, as you can see, this was a little bit above the entry, but still the market did not trigger. Looking at this, was about 76. Okay, so less than the pipette, less than a pip. That was how we missed this trade. We missed this trade with less than a pip. Okay, and also what happened again, I tried to take a sell position. Okay, the sell position was from here. After you see this was like a break of structure. Market reacted from a breaker point. I tried to sell here, but the markets, I don't know, for some reasons I mistakenly put my take profit like so close to my entry. That was a mistake, so the market closed me out before all this even happened. So yeah, I believe when it had gotten to this position, I'd have taken some partials out because I didn't know if it was going to create a new low. Okay, I'd have taken some partials out when it has gotten to these positions here. But then took the position out, so I think today there was no loss. That was the only trade I took. Okay, actually 2 trades I took. This one didn't get filled. This one got filled, but stopped at a very random place. I didn't even know what happened, but that was just one of those things. So yeah, these buys now, if it didn't get triggered out, and this would have been like a 1 to 18 trades, and I'm learning to take my TP at the 1 to 10. I'm one that used to want to hold my trades forever, but now I'm planning to take my TP at the 1 to 10, a strategic position, and partials out at the 1 to 2 or in my immediate demand or support levels. Okay, like this. Okay, partials out at the 1 to 10 or my immediate demand or support levels. Okay, so if I are not going to my demand or support levels and I see my 1 to 2, I'm allowed to partial. If I are not going to 1 to 2 and I see that the demand or support level, I'm allowed to partial. Okay, then the rest to a 1 to 10, then I start trailing from like a 1 to 5. Okay, so that's just an trade management perspective. So let's go down to the 5 minutes. Let's see what happens. People that traded from the 5 minutes, good. If you're traded from the 5 minutes, okay, this would have been like let's just say 8 pips. This was 7 pips. Let's say 8 pips. 8 pips. Okay, so with an 8 pips, this would have been like how many percent running? How many percent did it top? Okay, with an 8 pips, I would have still gotten my 1 to 10. Can you see? With an 8 pips, I would have still gotten my 1 to 10. That's over 80 pips, and this is still even running almost like 100 pips move, almost like 100 pips in one direction. Okay, so with an 8 pips, I would have still gotten my entry. Okay, so what I'm learning now is, if my 5 minutes is within my 10 pips range, I'm using the 5 minutes. If my 5 minutes is within my 10 pips range, I'm using the 5 minutes. Okay, but if it's above, I can go down and scale down, unless the 5 minutes is not clear. But in this case, the 5 minutes is actually very clear. You can see the candle here. The 5 minutes candle is actually very clear in this case. You can see it there. So this was like an extreme, should I say extreme, or what's it called? But anyways, it's not an important scenario. What happens is the ideal, like what matters most is the ideology behind each trade. Okay, so now you've understood what happened today. The market is in a bullish trend. So now what are we expecting to see? Now let's go back to the 4 hour. It's a bullish trend. Okay, it's in a bullish trend right now, the 4 hour. So what are we expecting to see? A little bit of retracements somewhere here or here or here, but all case still leads towards bullish. Okay, so before we start thinking of planning or looking for ways to take a sell, you should have gone to this 4 hour supply zone. You should have gone to this 4 hour supply zone. So we're going to this 4 hour supply zone. Okay, before we start looking for ways to take sales. And for me to take any sell position here, most likely I'll love to see like a 5 minutes, a 15 minutes break of structure, something clear, not 1 minute. Okay, something clear, 5 minutes, 15 minutes break of structure. Okay, before I can look to take these positions here if I see any trade. we're selling trade here. So what are we expecting to see? This might not get to retrace like this, and the market, just keeps going up. This might not get to retrace, and the market just, from here keeps going up. Okay, keeps going up, but like I said, we never know what is going to happen. That's why you have to be patient and observant in the market. Why are we looking to sell from here? Why are we looking to sell from here? As you can see, this was the origin of the break of structure. This broke this structure, then this was the last mitigation of this other block that broke this structure. Okay, so there's a high tendency the market is still coming towards this, what will I call it now, like a flip zone, or you can call it a support to resistance zone. Okay, from support to resistance zone, the market might probably be coming here to keep selling. Okay, so we don't know. That you have to be patient, wait for your entry. As you can see here, patience first. That's why the patience is waiting for the market to get here, then confirmation, giving my entry criteria, then execution. Okay, then execution, nothing more than that, nothing less. Okay, nothing more, nothing less. All right, so that's just it here. I'll see you guys. We'll talk about the continuation tomorrow. Peace.